welcome back to Ken Plays, everybody. So, I stopped her there before I got my ass whooped by this thing, because it's going to whoop my ass, but let's get my ass whooped by this thing, because it's going to whoop my ass. I wish I'd take my own advice there, too, and start with the fire. And, whoa, get the fuck out of that shit. You do not want to be in that stuff. It is bad news bears. Switch to my ranged water attack. There we go. There we go. Now we're dealing with this prick. This has turned into a better playthrough than the footage I lost, at least. Like, me not dying consistently. Yeah, so if you're like, well, this guy dies a lot, like in the last 2 episodes or whatever, oof, just be happy I did lose that footage. It's pretty rough around the edges. I was just like tired and not paying attention and shit. A little bit like now. I can't believe we've been recording for an hour. Have to stop footage after this episode. Okay, here we are. We can finally rescue Logan. Our buddy, our pal, our best friend, Logan Thackeray. And I say, no more critical hits for you, wolves. Boom. How do you like them apples? Yeah, not so flimsy am I now.
Getting you out.
The darkness. I didn't know where to stand. It was lifting me.
Oh.
Can you walk?
Yeah, okay, that is what happened. So I stopped the episode there last time. And then, this will end so quickly, we'll be into the last... But now I know it's not the finale, so I'm all confused. This isn't the finale. This is the pre-finale. Oh. Yeah, because no matter how many times I gotta fast forward in the next episode, that's gonna be it. We're almost at Mordremoth, everyone. Sorry for making everyone feel sick there. Including myself at the end. I realized what I was doing. Yeah, I have a habit of doing that, by the way. I'm not, it's not a joke. I don't think it's funny. I just idly do shit like that when I'm playing games sometimes. Especially when I'm like talking to people. Yeah. Maybe it's like a habit I picked up from like growing up with my family. You know, like talking to your parents and stuff is in the background kind of thing as you're playing a game on like a weekend when you know they're not going to get mad at you for playing. And they're still trying to tell you, you're like, yeah, oh, okay, no, when you, I'll make sure that I clean out the gutters before you get home. No, I'm listening, Mom, I'm listening. No, seriously, yeah, no, you want me to clean the gutters, and you want me to empty the dishwasher, and you want me to see, see if Dad needs any help in the barn. Yes, no, I got it, yeah, okay. No, I'm just gonna finish up this mission and I'll head out. Yeah, okay, yeah, love you too, Mom. Okay, alright. You know, like those kind of conversations. Although that sounds more like a phone call, though, but whatever. Alright, this is kind of bull sneeze here. This is a little bit of bull sneeze, I tell you what.
Howland's here too. Whatever that thing.
And then, okay, so after this mission, yes, I know what we're doing after this. We're gonna go and we're gonna hit up a bank. We might even switch characters quick, and then I'm gonna get some really good amulets off of my main and toss them on her. So this is gonna make the final fight a lot frickin' easier. Make my life, yeah, because right now, if you know anything about the game, I'm rocking some pretty solid equipment right now, including one ring slot that's empty because I always swap between my main with my ascended gear. So we'll start playing properly after this here, and I'll show. It'll be kind of cool. You know, if you're interested in my loot, in the loot of the game, you can kind of check it out maybe. Or maybe I'll just cut all that out because you know someone will try to hack my account and steal all my shit. I don't have that much crap. And, by the way, that's not, like, a really big problem with Guild Wars. I just mean that's something that happens to people in general. With online games that get popular. You will... Especially people who, like, I've seen it a few times. Stop healing. Please stop healing, you little pricks. I want to show these people some cool equipment. And you just gotta be healing, eh? You just gotta heal. You just gotta heal, and then you heal. And then you heal some more, and then you heal. I'm just about to kill you, and then you heal again. That time I killed you. And you didn't get to heal. You little bastards. You little sneaky little bastards. I'm in some fury. breathe fire on your face, and you're gonna die. And then we're gonna get the last one. I hope the last one. I hope it's the last one. Whew. Okay, got a little salty there for a second. Sometimes you need to get a little bit salty to get it done, you know? Green plant, purple plant, blue plant. That was kind of awesome. Okay. Get her out! Get her out! Get her out of there! Jesus Christ, bust this thing open, she's running out of oxygen! But actually... There we go. Take a sip of my coffee. My morning coffee this time, not my 11 o'clock at night coffee. Well, she's dead.
We must have been too late. She's much worse than Logan.
You found him?
They did indeed.
Logan, I knew they could.
Oh, hello. Forgot about you.
Came back. Where were you?
Oh, learning a thing or two here and there in the mists. You know.
Yo, guys,
jumping in
shut the fuck up. We got way bigger problems than a dead Asuran right now.
They're as good as we are.
Isn't this touch Destiny's Edge reunited at last?
Oh, that was great. Oh.
It isn't Fowler. Mortimer is behind those eyes.
Whoever is about to be put in a grave.
So I clutched this pretty hard. This might actually be this episode, and then I'm gonna do... If this is the episode, I'm just gonna do the Ascended stuff offline.
Take Zoja and Logan.
Or, well, oh my god, it's not streaming. Off air, and then I will show everybody what it goes on after that. So yeah, we gotta find... Treehorn? Was this the way? No, not the way. I think... Yo, Ritlock, you wanna, like, do your thing and get rid of that for me right now? Here? Oh, okay, yes. Sorry, my bad. Yes, that's right. No! Not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted either. I really like the old school kind of like dodge boxes. I don't even know like where that. Yeah, you know what? I've always been curious about that. If you've seen those like when they go to swing their hammers and crap, like what kind of games that's from originally, I'd love to know because I absolutely fucking love that mechanic in this game. And for an online game, like it makes it like an action game, right? Because you're actually like dodging and crap, and you're not always just trying to dodge or parlay the same attack animation. Like something like Dark Souls is kind of boring in comparison. Although, you know, Dark Souls there is a lot more dodging you do than just parrying weapons. But you know, like let's say Dark Souls and there is no dodging, and the only kind of dodge thing you could do is just parry. That would be kind of fucking boring, right? Like so, yeah. I like how this one's. It's just got a dodge, but it's useful for a lot of different things. And it's like an organic part of the game's mechanics. Organic mechanics. That's like a course I think you can actually take in school. And then you switch to this, because you have the Fury still, and you just fucking destroy shit. Yeah, that is how you do it. So Fury stacks your or like increases your overall damage you can do. Yeah, and like I think Fury used to be so OP because my one character, he's a Guardian and he really relies on Fury, and I like statted him out so that he's really good at getting critical hits and he deals a heinous amount of damage on his critical hits. So yeah, like that's kind of his idea, is just like massive amounts of damage. If you get lucky, right, like, and you get those crits, and when it happens, he destroys shit, and I love it. And he's a Guardian too, so he gets like the Fury going naturally from his like fire abilities, and that just made him like brutally powerful back in the day. I don't think they super nerfed it or anything, but they changed the way, or like the way Fury stacks or something, so that you couldn't just, because you could basically become a god almost at some points, how many stacks you could get going. and you could get like regeneration. Well, that's it's not as bad as Path of Exile, but like Path of Exile, for another example of kind of like funny game mechanics when you get really OP. You could get the regeneration going so strong in that game, and I think Diablo 3 you can do the same thing. That if you do that, you regenerate more health than the game can possibly deal damage to you. So you literally, like, you're a god at that point. It's actually kind of funny. The definition of being immortal. Fucking Wolverine. That was kind of awkward. You know what? I'll say it. I expect better from the devs of this game than having enemies appear in front of me. Especially the second last level of an expansion pack. It's a bit lazy, guys. They should do a little bit of patching of this. I honestly think to this day it needs to be like that whole thing. Like, what a cheap fucking shot, right? They just spawn around me. Cool. Glad I had any time to think about it. Make a strategy. Attack them from a distance. No, they just drop on top, yeah. Braham, fuck's sake, dude. Just heal me, man. Let's just try to end this, guys. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. That needs to be a part. For some reason, that's challenging. Yeah, I said it when I was getting to the later episodes of the other playthrough, and I'll stand by it. This expansion pack is rough around the edges. It's not as good as Path of Fire by a long shot, and its difficulty is wildly erratic, to say the absolute least. And I don't think if I didn't have the OP build with my main character I just described, there's no fucking way I would have walked through this like I did back in the day. And you can see right now, like, this character's not terrible. I mean, I should have better equipment on my rings and stuff, but you know, if you don't want to spend a bunch of money and you like play by yourself, this is about the same character you're going to end up with when you get to this point in the game. Decent equipment and, you know, a good build, you know your skills kind of thing, but maybe not an expert. Then, yeah, then you got to go up against shit like this. And it's like, what if you just really like the story and you don't necessarily give a shit about having competitive endgame, or having really challenging endgame content? And while I'm bitching though, I mean, it's not like those enemies respawned, so that wasn't that brutal. It was just kind of fucking annoying. But then there's that argument as well. At what point do things like that become trivial difficulty in a game when you're just tossing them in to slow the player down for no real reason? Like, that was kind of cool. It would have been fun, you know, if I hadn't been babbling about the difficulty and we're getting into her because it was just a little bit easier to get through these parts. Whatever, you know, it's just these little things of game design that make a game a little bit more fun, and, you know, why people necessarily are geared towards coming to see it. You don't need tutorials. People can still be figuring stuff out by themselves, but it helps to have a challenging but not insanely difficult experience for someone's first time going through something, because that will compel them to replay it on a higher difficulty, or to come back at a later date, or to just buy your next game you make, or whatever, right? Because they enjoyed their time. But because it's a sliding scale, right? If it's too easy, and the complete experience is trivial, and who fucking cares unless you're just a fanboy, whatever the concept is. I know games like that I'm a fan of. I know Xenoverse 2 is definitely not that easy. But there's points in Xenoverse 2 where it's clearly not meant to be a competitive, balanced fighting game for people online. It's meant to be kind of like a fanboy, oh my god, I'm fighting with Goku, I made my own character kind of game. Like, it was, people think Sonic Boom was the first game to, like, pathetically pander to fanboys. No. Oh, no. You misunderstood. No, Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse, or not Z, Dragon Ball Xenoverse. That game was made for fanboys, and I love it, because I'm a Dragon Ball fanboy from when I watched it as a kid, like the original show and Dragon Ball Z, and I never really got into the manga or anything because I'm from North America, and it's just harder to find that stuff back in the day. But, which is kind of a shame, really, in the long run, but I don't know, whatever. So, yeah, oh, here's a pro tip for everyone. You can just walk around those. You really don't need to engage with anything here. You just dodge that shit because it'll fuck you up. So you stay on the edge. You want to switch to the inside track. Enemies up here, if you have some kind of dodge... No, don't use a sprint ability or anything. You'll go right off the fucking thing. You can go on the edges here, it's fine. Jesus Christ, that's the timer. We're gonna keep going until we find Traherne. Because this is... Okay, so they... I wonder if, like, fuck... Someone watching my gameplay last night that I never uploaded. He just had to give that one little cheap shot on me, game. Well, I got around that last night. I just walked straight up, so there is a way. If you can find it, there is a way to just straight up walk. Or maybe this was the one I had to destroy. Never mind. Because I started destroying it, and then I was just like, oh. Yeah, that's it, right there. Yeah, so you can get around all those. It looks like the game starts fucking with you by placing that shit towards you more, but fuck it. By this point in the campaign, I mean... It's like, okay, and if you're solo playing... If you're with a group, this would be a lot of fun, right, to move through and everything. But you're solo playing this, like, really? You know, you're gonna fucking give yourself a coronary because you need to fucking kill every enemy. And here's the thing about these instance missions, guys. Killing enemies doesn't give you experience right now. It's literally a waste of your time. Like, and that's what I love about it too, because you don't have to fight the enemies. If you can find a way to get around them and get to the trigger point and get the next stage of the mission going, congratulations, you've outsmarted the fucking game. And they've made an effort over the years to never patch stuff that's like that, where it's just like, fuck it, the players outsmarted us. We're not going to punish them for that. Unless it's something that's like, okay, this is way too easy, like it's broken, or you just walk past the boss. Or the boss gets stuck in a wall or something like that, right? They'll fix that kind of stuff. Okay, this wall is just almost done. Almost destroyed. Almost destroyed. Almost home, everyone. We're almost at the finale. We're going a bit longer today. Going a bit longer today. Ah, yeah, yeah. Okay. So we just need to not trigger those guys and jump over to where Fallon is. Because we don't need to fight anything here. We just need to get the fuck out of here. And pray they don't use their fucking bullshit hammer attacks before we get over here. Fuck it, we're just gonna let her health regen. Whew. Okay, cool. We're gonna beat Fallon, that's gonna be the end of this episode. And then we're gonna move on, so this will be the pre-finale. And then we'll move on to the last mission after this, which will probably be like an hour long or something, I don't know. Yeah, we want, okay, so we'll start with water to negate some damage she does. Cool. Yeah, I'm really glad that footage got destroyed because I actually know what to do now. This is kind of... this is almost like warming you up for fighting air, really. Switch to fire, hit her fury, break her shield, and just beat the living bejesus out of her. Because it is not Fallon, it's just the minion of an evil dragon demon. And we're going to switch to water, keep ourselves alive. Get away a little bit, do some range damage. Switch to fire, get our fury going, pop all the abilities, boom. Get the fuck out of that shit. Yes, and this is one of those games where it's like, you know that old saying like, I got too greedy. Yeah, this is a game where you can definitely get a little too greedy sometimes. Fuck me, that shit's crazy. There's little things that are like attention to detail with this game too. You'll notice in the fighting. So we're fighting Mordremoth right now. Normally an enemy that has an ability like that, when you break their shield and knock them down, it'll cancel all those like glowing area of effect. But because it's not actually that thing we're fighting, it's a dragon somewhere else that's controlling all this, that's probably why they're justifying shit won't stop. And it's an organic way to make this make the dragons and this encounter seem more threatening. It's like, whoa, shit, even within the rules of the game, like, they're fucking way more OP than most enemies are. Because, yeah, I'm so used to that flip attack and knocking enemies off, like, knocking them down, stunning them or whatever, with being a means of saving my ass from taking huge amounts of damage. But it is not helping here. Well, it is and it isn't. Braham, you fucking piece of garbage. Oh, God. Braham, Jesus Christ, man. Like, come on, dude. I'm not even knocked down yet. I haven't gone down once. Like, and my audience can attest, Braham. If I haven't been knocked down once, you've got absolutely zero excuse for this. Okay, switch to some Fury. Let's do some damage. Get this fucking over with. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Breathe some fire. Hot, 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 hot fire. Nice. Yeah, she's pretty easy, actually. And then he steals Drahern away. And that is... Oh, we'll watch this. Oh. I'm gonna take a little break, personally, after this. Equip the character better. And we're gonna head into the finale, everyone. This is it. Thanks for... If you've watched the series up to this point, seriously, holy crap, thank you. Wow. Like, for real, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed this. I hope you like, when I get mad, you like laughing at me or whatever. Don't think I take this too seriously or whatever, right? It's just fun, and I like doing it and shit. Yeah, anyways, I truly appreciate anyone who's stuck in. You are an official Elitist, Ken Plays, Put Your Quarter Up Gaming superfan. If you're hearing this right now, that's what you are. And yeah, so I'll make sure the next upload we do will be the finale of this for any of you out there that are listening to this and you're excited and you want to see this. We're about to do it. Heart of Thorns. Oh wow, Heart of Thrones, eh? The finale of Game of Thrones right here on my channel, coming up very next. Peace out, everyone.